Hi guys, and welcome back to Lambs Aquatics. In today's video, we're taking through the ins and the outs and the fish from this week and what's happened. Start over here at the Cacatories tank again. Everyone's growing on really well. Really well. This male's starting to grow really quickly, and I'm really happy with their growth. That sums it up for about these guys this week. Over to the Pandoro. Yeah, both looking really good. Still no fry. Bit concerned as to why there's been no fry. As you can see, she's definitely in breeding colour, and he's fantastic, but still no breeding. Strange. Just going to keep going, keep feeding them, see what happens. Abiax is female, as you can see, really good breeding colour. There was fry, they were all eaten. Not really too sure why. Again, just going to keep going. You can see she's in great breeding colour, and I think another couple of attempts and it will work for them. What I've obviously noticed from apistas in the past is the first couple of times it's not really successful, and it's more the males and the females working out exactly what's going on, and then eventually it kind of works out. So again, I just think it's just more of a time frame than it is anything else. My pair of McMasteri, I was a bit worried about him recently because he kept on being lazy and lounging around at the bottom, but he's back to his old self. Not really too sure what the difference is, and she's gone back into her breeding colours. So hopefully, even though I thought these guys were kind of retired, I think they might not be, and we'll see some breeding from them very soon. So down here at the black chin tank, they've been getting on really well together. Still no fry that have been visible, but this tank's really well planted. So there might have been some and there might not have been some, but I'm not really too sure. We've also got this little tiny female that keeps swimming around down there. Again, just a case of just keep going with these guys. This guy here this week has been absolutely incredible. Look at him. His female's definitely gone off him though, so I'm thinking about moving a female across to see what I can do in terms of upping their production. Here we go, Cacatories fry, and you can actually finally see some of them in all of their colours. Looking really good, really healthy. A lot of these males are getting really big now. So yeah, looking really good. Been a bit of a weird week in the Borellii opal tank. My male's just kind of been like hiding at the back. He's normally really active. And it's really weird. I just did a 50% water change on it because maybe it was something to do with the water. Hopefully he'll be okay. I'm genuinely concerned about this, but it's more of a matter of time type thing. I've tested the water and it was all okay. I don't know why the first initial thing would be to change water, but that's kind of my natural default, and I think it's a lot of fish keepers' natural default that when something's wrong, you change water and hopefully it makes it okay. He's still swimming fine and he looks great. I just don't get why he's kind of like hiding at the back of the tank. Nothing's really changed. He's just decided kind of like linger about at the back of the tank. Maybe something happened when I wasn't here. I'm not really too sure. Okay, we haven't looked at this tank for ages, and the reason is there's been a disaster. I'm not really too sure what happened. I changed some water and the next day I came in and all of the Apistogramma McMasteri fry were all gone, all dead. Absolute nightmare. I don't really know what happened, but it can't be anything to do with the water, because if you look, he's still fine. He's still fine. It must have been something that I fed them or whatever. But yeah, all of them at McMasteri fry, but barring the one which I had already pulled out to show somebody, that they've all gone. And I'm really, it's an absolute mystery, and it's like the first time in my fish keeping hobby that something like this has ever happened, and I'm shocked, and I don't really know what happened. Like, I really don't know, and I'm genuinely like baffled as to what happened here. It's crazy, and I was really shocked and really upset by it. But in fish keeping, I've been told that type of thing happens, so I'm just kind of going with it and just moving on from it, really. I did manage to save one male, and I'll show you him in a sec. So this is the one male that I managed to save, and you can see how good quality is and how amazing he looks. He's in here with the spare Pandora female. But yeah, he looks absolutely incredible. And they all look like this, so I'm really, really saddened by it. You know, I was really proud of them, and they were all growing out really quickly and really well. And I was ready to move them on, and then unfortunately they all kind of, like I said, I don't know. I was just shocked by it. So this is another thing that I am really, really proud of, even though the glare's kind of killing it off, is all these little Ocelotus gold fry. There's loads of them in here, all different shapes and sizes. Everyone's living out nicely. This male kind of bullies them a little bit, but these guys are kind of living fine over here. There's at least 12 fry of approximately this size. These are the smallest, and then the biggest ones are the ones that I moved down from up here, where this male's kind of living on his own at the moment. If I get a female out of one of these, I will move a female up there with him to kind of maybe start breeding, and then maybe remove this guy, find another tank for him, and then eventually just have this as a colony of like youngsters. That's kind of my plan at this present moment of time with these guys. But I really enjoy watching this tank. It's really fun to watch. I always say that, and it is, especially when this light comes on. It's really, really, really cool. But this light only really comes on, like, it's scheduled to come on as I come home from work. Just because it kind of, if I don't, it grows loads of algae in this tank. And I mean loads of algae. So that sums it up for another week. A disastrous week, in my opinion. An absolute disastrous week. And I'm really saddened by it and really upset. But I'm going to move on and just keep going with my breeding attempts, and that kind of frees up that tank for more fry as and when more fry become available. You know, I might move all of the Cacatoides fry out. I'm probably going to do a 100% water change just to make sure there was nothing in the water. Like I said, I did do water tests and they all came back fine, so I'm just a bit shocked by it. But anyway, that's it for this week. Join me next week for another video.